So good morning and welcome back. It's warm and sunny, as you can see, the beautiful view here in Tuscany, and the plan for today is a few smallish tasks which will probably take up a lot of time. The first of which, it has been decided that this is going to be painted over and we're going to screw flower pots to the wall there. So even if we hadn't, the wall is exposed at the top, so I'm going to tile with some of the leftover roof tiles along the top of that wall, and I'm going to tidy it up here with some plaster, finish up the plaster there and put a line down so we have like a plastered corner. These are the first solution. I'm not sure if these are going to look good or not. They're sort of half pots. There's two of them there. They screw on the wall, maybe some geraniums or something. We'll have to see. So that's the plan. But first things first, I'm going to go in the house and install some smoke alarms. Okay, well, I'm up in the living room, and you all know I have a pellet burner here. And some of you will remember that last year it caught fire. Well, the tube caught fire. Let me show you what that looked like. So it looks like something's caught fire in my flue pipe. So I'm just trying to cool it down. If you see, it's glowing red. Something's definitely on fire in there. There's not much I can do other than cool it down. So I was very happy when Xsense sent me a box of these connected smoke alarms. Let's unpack them and have a look. In the box, we've got, one, two, three, three smoke alarms, and I'm guessing a hub, a USB cable, and some screws, an instruction booklet. That's just packaging. This is the warranty, which is 60-day money back, 5-year. That's not bad. Register with the QR. I get a 7-year warranty. Right. Okay. So I'm going to start, as I always do, at the beginning with the instruction manual. Okay, well, I've downloaded the app and I've plugged this in. This is like the hub that will connect everything together. So it connects the smoke alarms to that. And now I need to press and hold the button for 5 seconds, but all of that's here in the instruction manual, which is pretty clear. So I'm going to get on, set it up, screw it to the roof, and then we'll see. Okay, well, as you saw in the app there, that's set up and done. That was super simple. So I'm going to screw one up here. I'm going to have one in the master bedroom, and the third one I'm going to put him back in the box for now, and that'll then go downstairs once the kitchen is, or the hallway, probably the hallway better, is ready. Unfortunately, the children are screaming again. Okay, well, fitting it is very easy too. It comes with all the screws, obviously, so just those 3 screws, and then it's a back plate, and you just push on and twist. So far, it's been a doddle to install them. Now, I know smoke alarms are basically a doddle to install, but I do like the idea of them being connected, and if one goes off, the whole house goes off, and above all, that it sends me a message for the times when I'm not here. I mean, if I'm just literally in Austria, or if we're just out at the beach for the day, I'd want to know so that I can then check on the cameras and see what's going on, or send someone over, or send the fire brigade down. Hopefully that will never happen. So I'm going to screw them up, and then we're done. So that's a 5-minute installation for a proper networked fire alarm system. Okay, well, a bit of a thunderstorm's picked up now outside, but let me show you how to test the smoke alarms, because they're quite clever. They talk to you as they go along. It all seems to be voice controlled. So I'm going to film what happens when you set the test, and then I'll show you how to do it in the app.
The alarm will sound loudly. You can press the test silence button to cancel the test. Testing the smoke sensor. The test is finished. Normal working status.
So there we have it. I feel a lot more reassured now that if anything goes wrong here, I'll get a message. And while we're here, obviously it'll go off, but when it does go off, it'll go off everywhere all around the house. So once we get downstairs done, that'll be even better, because I think it will be a while before we noticed anything was wrong down at the other end of the house. Okay, and there we go. All finished, up on the ceiling. One in the bedroom, and the box is up here above the microwave. So everything is set up and ready to go. I can now sign up for the additional warranty, which I will do because I always do. And that's it. So once again, thank you very much to XSense for sending them to me. If you want your own, there's a link down in the description below with a discount voucher. And now it's time for me to head downstairs and mix up some cement. Well, I think it looks a bit funny like this because they don't interlock this way round, so they sit on top of each other where they're designed to sit offset from each other, the other way around, obviously. As we go down the roof, and the snail and that one, they're designed to sit like this, so they go flat. Oops, I squished them a bit. So yeah, I might have to pop into town and find a piece of metal or a different type of tile to cap this wall off. I should probably get rid of that bit of metal there as well and put the last screws in here while I'm up there. So yeah, always something to do. But I need plaster as well to get all of this rendered up, make it look smart. And over here, so I guess another couple of bags, plaster up. In fact, actually no, that's quite good, the height there. But I need to cap the wall. Okay, well, time to head back into town. It's the medieval festival that you'll see at the end of this video. It started yesterday, which is where we went, which is what you'll see at the end of this video. So I'm going to try and avoid that as much as possible and keep as far away from the centre of town as I can. But I'm going to get some, I thought maybe some ridge tiles would look quite nice there with that ridge end. We'll see. And then, yeah, and then get everything back up to the house and start cementing. I'm going to get some more bags of cement while I'm there anyway. So there we go, here's the trip through the woods with the bendy roads. For those of you who get seasick while I'm filming houses, you wouldn't do well on this road. Okay, so here are the tiles I bought in the end, and they just slot onto each other like this, make a nice scoop, which will then take the water, sort of, if I angle it slightly, off the side and into that gutter down there, which is perfect. So I got 6, that should cover it from the top. I'm going to lay them out now, and then I'll show you how that looks, and then we'll go mix up some cement and get them bedded in. So there we go, that's what that's going to look like. Eventually we'll slide them down the wall a little bit. It's a nice channel, keeps the water out of the top of the wall. Absolutely makes sense. And then we'll put, when I finally do up here, then we'll put some metalwork into the wall. Okay, well with that it's lunchtime, aperitif time, so I'm going to leave these to soak. That way they'll stick better to the mortar, and then when we get back I'll line that up, a couple of stones in there, and we'll get those 5 tiles stuck on and leave them to set, and then we can plaster up to them at some point in the afternoon. Okay, well we're back. I've just had my pasta asciutta for lunch. It's very, very hot, but I set up an umbrella. Look how much water these tiles have absorbed, that's ridiculous. But it's now time to clean up the bucket and mix up a little bit of mortar. I'm going to do it bit by bit. Start at the front here and work back up. Have a little tiny overlap so that we line up with this edge bit here. Yeah, so basically get going right now. Okay, so I've plastered up the corner there where the bricks were, and I'm going to have to go up, but I'm going to leave that to set for a little bit before I go up the wall here, because I think I'll probably have to set that with a piece of wood. And the tiles are setting as well, and then we'll come and backfill all the way around the top, plaster up, and I think I'm going to knock this off here and then just do round the window and knock off the bottom plasterwork everywhere else as well, but I don't know when I'll do that. I might not do that straight away. So there we go, that's what's done for now, and now I'm going to head inside because it's just too hot. Okay, well there we go. I've gone up the side here, so tomorrow I can fill in underneath the tiles and the corner there, and the last little bits and bobs here on the edge, and that'll be pretty much ready to go. I'll fill in, you know, the little gaps and things as well. So I'll do that tomorrow morning first thing, and by tomorrow lunchtime it should be ready for paint, I think, because it does dry very quickly and it's not very thick. And then we'll think about what we're doing over here, but we won't think about that just yet. So good evening and welcome back, and here we are this evening in Pontremoli, the local town about 10 minutes down the road from the house. And today is the grand opening of their medieval festival, Medievalis. We've just had a quick walk through the town, but it hadn't quite opened, so we'll probably walk through again later on. We set ourselves down here for a quick beer, so let me show you what's going on. So here alongside the river they've set up some stables, some old armoury equipment. You can go for little pony rides. That's the bridge that gave the town its name, the wobbly bridge, Pontremoli. And in the centre of town there where the cathedral is, and the next square along, there are sort of medieval markets. But it's all slowly starting. I think it'll probably get going once it gets a little bit darker, so in an hour or so. So there we go. So we've had some dinner and it's slowly getting dark, but there's a lot more going on now, as you can hear, and as you'll see there's a lot more people here, and it's all gotten smoky, but I'll turn the camera around now. Okay, well, that's going to be it for today's video. So thank you very much for watching. I am looking forward to tomorrow, finishing up here, getting some more things done, and going through the kitchen project again, which is what we'll be doing, because I think it's now time to work out the electricity and the water. That makes a lot of sense to me at this point. And then we'll start looking at this door and, sorry for swinging too fast, that door. So there we go. Yeah, the last bits of plastering have come up nicely here, there, above the door, over here in the corner. So everything's dried out quite well. The seepage is still on the far wall, but that's still layer one. Once we go over that once more, it'll be A, a lot smoother, and B, it won't have any seepage anymore. But that's where the kitchen's going to be, up against that wall anyway. So I don't think we need to worry about that too much, I hope. So there we go. Yes, once again, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you all very, very soon, and bye-bye for now.